everyone, welcome back to Herky the Cavalier's channel. I'm here today with Herky and Milton, and today we wanted to talk about a new trick that we taught the girls. If you haven't seen one of our latest videos, it was basic training tips, and it was very well received, and a lot of you seemed very excited about training tips, so I thought I would teach Herky and Milton a new trick from A to Z and kind of film the behind the scenes and how everything's done. So I got inspired by a video by Zach George on how to teach your dog to speak on command or to bark, and so I followed the tips of those videos. I'll be linking it down below. I'll also insert some footage of Herky and Milton learning the trick along the way. So be sure you stay until the end of the video to know if Herky and Milton are actually able to do this trick or not. So basically in Zach George's video, they teach you a step-by-step of how to teach your dog to bark on command. And I really tried to follow all those tips, and I even used the clicker for this trick, and I used some freeze-dried beef to make the trick really enticing and make them want to interact more with me. So I'll insert everything I did. He explains it really well, and you basically want to make your dog really want the treat, and when they don't really know what to do to get the treat, they will start barking, and that's when you reward your dog for barking with the clicker, and you make them eventually associate the bark with the word bark or speak. In Zach George's video, he associates it with the word speak, and I should have done that, but I don't know why intuitively I just kept saying bark when she does that trick. So she gets a bit confused with bang and bark since they're kind of similar words, but I might try to make her understand speak instead of bark. It took a really long time for me to try. I don't know if it's long actually. The behind the scenes, I did two videos. One was 16 minutes long and the other one was 11 minutes. I just let the camera roll in the background as I tried to make Herky and Milton really excited about the treat and tried to get any sort of reaction from them. Zach George also says that it can take a really long time for them to even do the slightest reaction to the treat, and I think it was also kind of difficult for me to train both of them at the same time. I don't know why I didn't lock one up. I don't like to just train one of them at a time, although I think that I should do that, but I just think that if I put one away, she'll just be in the bedroom and really sad, and they'll be scratching at the door and stuff, so I prefer not to. Bark! No, Herky. Bark! 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 Want it? Want it? Oh. Bark. Bark. Good girl. Bark. Good girl. So it's still somewhat of a new trick, so we just learned it last night. So this is the next day. I'm trying to do refreshers throughout the day. It takes a bit of time to get her in the groove, as you saw. Every time that she wants to do a trick, she usually paws Milton. And Milton does not understand the trick at all. Last night, I thought she sort of understood because when she was getting frustrated, she kind of went like that. So I don't know if that was the beginning of a bark, so I still rewarded her for that. But she doesn't really understand what I want her to do. I've had a lot of trouble teaching Milton some tricks. For example, you all know the Who's Milton trick. Who's Milton? Good, Herky. So that's Herky's favorite trick, but Milton is really unable to do that trick on Herky. She also has quite a bit of difficulty with roll over, so I don't know if I should kind of put Herky away and do little smaller training sessions, private sessions with Milton, because she's a bit slower to learn some tricks. But basically Herky understood within 20 something minutes last night, and now she's able to do it. We'll still do refreshers here and there to make her understand when we want her to bark. Herky, bark, bark, bark. Yeah, bark. Good girl. You're so good. You're so good. You'll understand one day. Will you understand one day, baby? So I'm actually really excited that I was able to catch everything on camera. Zach George says that if you watch his video, you'll see that he really tries to engage with the dog by like trying to play with the dog, sort of being at the same place and trying to have the dog react. But when I did that for the entire first, I don't know, 15 minutes, I wasn't really getting a reaction out of them. So I thought, what really makes them bark? And for us, it's when I just run around the kitchen island. I run around and sometimes we just play chase like that and it makes them go crazy and that's when they bark. So that's when I clicked that that's what I should do. So I started running around the kitchen island and they were following me and barking. And every time they barked, I would stop, click, and reward Herky. You want the treat? You want the treat? Huh? Do you want this? Huh, Herky? Do you want this? Do you want this? Hmm? Who is it? Who is it, G? Who is it, G? Come on. Who is it, G? Who is it, G? Who is it, G? Huh? Who is it, G? Huh? Who is it, G? Huh? Yes, Herky! Yes! Yes! Good, Herky. Good girl. Yes. Yes, Milton. Good girl. Nothing. Nothing. Come on. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Yes. Good girl, Herky. Nothing. Bark! Bark! Good girl. Good, Herky. Nothing. Come on. Come on. Good, Herky. Nothing. Come on. Bark. Good, Herky. Got nothing. Good, Herky. Come on, Herky. Good, Herky. Herky. Sit. Bark. Bark. Herky. Good girl. Nothing. 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 Bark. Good, Herky. Bark. Good girl. Nothing. Good, Herky. Nothing. Good, Milton. Bark. Good girl. Bark. Good girl. Stop, click, and reward Herky, and that's how she understood that barking gets her a treat. Herky, bark. No. Bark. Bark. Yeah. Bark. Bark. Yeah, that's a growl. Herky, bark. Bark. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, you too. You're a good girl too. You're a good girl too. So if you want to try to teach your dog this trick, my advice would be you can find the method that would work for you that makes them bark. Sometimes it's knocking on the door. Sometimes it's, I don't know, a ball, a toy. Get something that gets them triggered to bark, and then you start associating the barking to the clicker to the treat. Then you repeat that, and eventually you add a word such as bark or speak to the barking, and then they will eventually understand it. I don't know how long it will take us to get Herky to do that trick without a treat, but right now it only works when we have a treat. I also don't know when Milton will understand it. I really think I should do little private sessions with her because she's a bit more challenged. But we love you still. We love you still so much. Do we love Milton? Herky, who's Milton? Yes. Bark. Just a little growl? How about a bark? Bark. 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 Come on, bark. Good girl. Yes, baby. If you enjoy this kind of training series or this trick series, please give this video a thumbs up and let us know in the comments below that you like this kind of video, that you want us to do more. It really encourages us to know what kind of content that you want to see. Please be sure that you're subscribed to our channel and ring that bell so you're notified every time we upload a new video. YouTube's new algorithm makes it that even if you are subscribed to some channels, sometimes it doesn't show up in the subscription box. Just a funny anecdote actually. My husband, when he goes on YouTube, even if he watches Herky and Milton's videos all the time and he actively searches them up, when we upload a new video, it's not even in his feed. So that gives you a clue that YouTube doesn't want you to see certain videos unless you click that bell. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. We love you and we'll see you soon. Bye!